stranded at a South Iceland tourist center for so long?
Very good. At a South Island tourist center for so long. Criminal damage. Criminal damage. Criminal damage. Yesterday, the man admitted destroying road signs, road signs after being stranded at a South Island tourist center for so long. Okay, go ahead.
President has 10 times after his time fell. Wellington, a French hitchhiker who flew into arrest after spending 4 days and successfully trying to jump a rise out of a small New Zealand town, pleaded guilty to criminal damage yesterday. The man admitted destroying roadside after being stranded at a South Island tourist center for so long.
Right, very good. Good job. Unsuccessfully trying to thumb a ride. Unsuccessfully trying to thumb a ride. Go ahead.
Freshman and Phantom after hitchhike fails. Wellington, a French hitchhiker who flew into arrest after spending 4 days unsuccessfully trying to thumb a ride out of a small New Zealand town, pleaded guilty to criminal damage yesterday. The man admitted destroying road signs after being stranded at a South Island tourist center for so long.
Right, very good. Good job. A ride out of a small New Zealand town. Pleaded. There has to be the little bit of a d at the end. Not pleaded. Pleaded. Admitted, a little bit of a d at the end to show that this happened yesterday, not now. Admitted, stranded, pleaded, admitted, stranded, that type of thing. Go ahead.
Righteous man is dead.
Tantrum.
And trust his fears. Will income a
French. Hikers
who will into a guest after spending 4 days.
Unsuccessfully
waiting to talk
ride
out at small New Zealand town guilty to
criminal
damage yesterday. The man admitted destroying
road signs after
being
stranded
at a South Island
tourist
for so long.
Yeah, for so long. After being stranded at a South Island tourist center for so long. You get the idea? You get the idea? You get the idea? Well, listen closely and you'll get the idea. Go ahead.
Frenchman has tantrum after his eye fell. Wellington, a friend, his hiker who fell into a bank after spending 4 days unsuccessfully trying to come arrive out of a small New Zealand town feeded guilty to criminal damage. Yesterday, the man had admitted that trying roadside after being stranded at a South Island tourist center for so long.
Right, yeah, island, remember, island. There is the S, but the S is not heard. Island, island, island. Iceland is another situation. It's a country. I-C-E. Iceland. But we're talking about an island. An island. You haven't had a chance. Go ahead.
Freshman had tantrum after his hiker fails. Wellington, a friend, his hiker, who fell into the arena after spending 4 days unsuccessfully trying to arrive out of a small New Zealand town, guilty to criminal damage. Yesterday, the man admitted that trying roadside after being stranded as a South Island tourist center for so long.
Yeah, for so long. Very good. Destroying road signs after being stranded at a South Island tourist center for so long. Does anybody go ahead?
Frenchman has
Hitchhike. Fails. Hiker. Rage.
After spending 4 days
Unsuccessfully trying
try to come alive out of a small New Zealand town
pleaded guilty
to
criminal yesterday
the man
admitted
this
trying
close side after being
dead
as a South Island
tourist
center for so long.
right. Very good. Wow, is that what happened? That's hard to believe. Just remember that it's island. Island. Just forget about the S. It's there in the correct spelling, but just in the pronunciation, it's not there. It's island, island. The island of the South Island or the North Island or any island. The Hawaiian Islands, for example, but not Island. Not Island. Did everybody get a chance to read this? That came in late? Okay. Anyway, a Frenchman, a person from France. Whoa, really? Yeah. A person from France, a Frenchman in this case, obviously a tourist, after you read it, it's obviously he doesn't live in New Zealand. Has a what is a tantrum?
Bad mood, sir.
A bad mood. Bad mood?
To be aggressive.
Bad mood to the point of an explosively bad mood. I can be in a bad mood and just sit there.
To be aggressive.
Just sit there. But I can have a tantrum, an explosion of anger.
Aggressive.
So what they're saying is, this is the headline in the article today, the headline. This is what gets your attention, the headline. Frenchman has a tantrum after hitchhike fails. He was trying to catch a ride, to thumb a ride, and it failed. Well, when you read this, obviously this Frenchman has problems. And they're not so much to do with hitchhiking, it's probably up in his own head. Because nobody in their right mind stands in a small New Zealand town for 4 days trying to hitch a ride. But this guy did. So to hitchhike is to attempt to get a ride from somebody passing by raising your thumb. Common thing that you see on highways in a lot of places. I don't know about Thailand if you see hitchhikers, but many places you do. So this is Wellington.
The city.
Wellington, what is Wellington?
So Wellington is the city.
Yeah, the capital of New Zealand, Wellington. And it's the city from which this news report came. That's why they have Wellington as the place. In other words, this story came from Wellington, New Zealand, about this Frenchman in the South Island. So the French hitchhiker, he flew into a rage. What is to fly into a rage, or he flew into a rage?
He got angry, he got aggressive.
Very, very angry. You can be angry and a little bit upset. Or you can have a tantrum and fly in, or in this case flew, yesterday flew, or fly into a rage. It's an expression, what happened? Oh, the teacher flew into a rage when the students started talking in class. He went crazy. He had an absolute tantrum. Ooh, really? More than just a little unhappy or upset. So anyway, flew into a rage after spending 4 days unsuccessfully trying to thumb a ride. Cars were passing for 4 days. I wonder, did he stand out there 24 hours a day, or did he take a break at 8 o'clock, have dinner, go to bed, then get up in the morning? I don't know. But it sounds like a very crazy thing to do, especially in a small New Zealand town, trying to thumb a ride. Maybe there's 2 cars every 12 hours or something. Ooh, missed it. And then, you know, it's not like standing out here in the street in Bangkok with cars passing every 2 seconds. No, there could have been a car every hour and a half. Crazy. But anyway, he pleaded, right in a small New Zealand town, pleaded guilty. He was arrested, obviously, by the police and taken to court. And they said, well, you destroyed the road signs. You tore them down. Guilty. I plead guilty. He said, yeah, you got me. I did it. Well, in a small New Zealand town, if you're tearing down road signs, people are going to notice. And they noticed him, and he told the judge, I'm guilty. He pleaded guilty to criminal damage. Criminal damage. That means with intent to destroy. You can have an accident and knock over a road sign in a car. maybe something happened to hit a bird hit the windshield and you drove to the side and hit the road sign and broke it. That's not criminal damage. Criminal damage implies going out there and willfully breaking up the road sign. Kind of crazy, really, but this whole story is kind of crazy. Guilty to criminal damage. He damaged the signs with intent to destroy. Yesterday. And he said, yes, I admit it. I did it. I destroyed the road signs. After being stranded, what he considered stranded, the people in town, I'm sure, did not consider themselves stranded on a small New Zealand island, but this French tourist, alone by himself, felt isolated, stranded, as if he was on an island by himself, and he had no way out. I'm stuck. I'm stranded on the island. At a South Island tourist center, a place where tourists gather, but apparently he might have been the only one, or the only one kind of crazy enough to be out there trying to hitchhike for 4 days. Island Tourist Center, a place where the tourists would gather for whatever reason, for so long. So you have words like tantrum and hitchhiker. A hitchhiker, a person who is obviously hitchhiking. He got so angry he just lost control. You can be upset, you can be a little bit angry, but then, or you can have a tantrum and fly into a rage. Totally out of control. That mad. After spending 4 days not successful, he didn't get the ride. He stood there for 4 days, which is hard to believe a sane person would do. You think after maybe a couple hours, you'd figure, I gotta get out of here some way. I'll walk, I'll crawl, or I'll take a bus or something, but to spend 4 days in a small New Zealand hitchhike, I can't believe it. But there you go. He destroyed, he ruined them. He just ruined the signs. He tore them down, smashed into the ground. After being stranded at a South Island tourist center for so long. Wellington, Frenchman, hitchhiker, guilty, just like guilty, criminal damage with intent to destroy. You can have accidental damage, the rainstorm can damage the sign in some way, or you can have criminal damage where you go out in the street and start tearing signs down. Not a good idea. Any questions about this? The pronunciation? Guilty, criminal, damage, hitchhiker, tantrum, rage. Remember the R sounds. Rage, rage, rage. And thumb. It's not T-U-M-B, tongue, it's thumb. Thumb, thumb. The T-H sound. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Thumb. Finger, thumb. T-H, thumb. Guilty, guilty. Criminal, criminal. Damage. The R, don't forget the R sound in stranded. Stranded. At a South Island. Try to break the island habit. Go with island. Tourist center for so long. Wellington. Name for the Duke. The Duke of Wellington. Famous man in British history.
Unfortunately, saved not finished.
Unsuccessfully, the same as
Not finished.
not,
Not finished.
well, not free, did you say?
That's what he's saying, not finished. Not finished. He is saying not finished.
Oh, not finished. To be unsuccessful, it's not that it's not finished.
Not finished, say.
No. You can be you can finish the job and be unsuccessful. Unsuccessful is to fail at the effort of what you're trying to do. I attempted to leave the room, but I was unsuccessful. I tripped on the floor and fell down. You can finish something unsuccessfully. So finish and unsuccessful are not the same.
Teacher, say not sure. Say not sure. Say. Not sure.
No, it's not the same. To be unsuccessful is to fail, to not succeed at what you're trying to do. If you try to take an examination in school and you fail the test, somebody may say, how did everything go? Did you pass the test? No. I was unsuccessful. I failed. I failed the examination. I was unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. He tried for 4 days to get a free ride. 4 days, every day, morning, noon, and night. 4 days, and he failed. He was unsuccessful, and he was so unsuccessful that he got so irate, he flew into a rage. He was so angry that he failed to get the ride. He was unsuccessful. He failed. He did not succeed. Oh, pleaded. Yeah, a plea. A plea is your response. You would plead to a certain charge in court. You would go to court, and in this case, this guy was taken to court by the police after they found out that the road signs had been destroyed by a certain person. And the judge said to him, you have been charged with damaging road signs intentionally. How do you plead? What is your response to the charge of criminal damage of road signs? I plead guilty. His statement was guilty. A plea. My plea is guilty. That was his response to the question, do you admit to destroying the road signs? Yes, I do. How do you plead? I plead guilty. I did it. I did it. I plead guilty. Any other questions about the words? We'll finish the story in a minute. Yeah. Thumb? Yeah. The key in the pronunciation of thumb, is the TH sound. The tongue comes out between the teeth. Thumb. 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 Like thing, thumb, thumb. No, not from, thumb. I took my thumb from my hand. No. Thumb. Thumbs up. That's the international signal that everything is okay. Thumbs up. He gave it the thumbs up. Go ahead. Perfect. Okay. Thumbs up. Thumb. Not tongue, but thumb. Very good. Good job. Good job on thumb. Any other questions about the words? Meaning, pronunciation. Remember, guilty, guilty island tantrum. Or not a rage, he flew into a rage. He was so upset. Wellington, the Duke. Island. Not Iceland, but island. Any more questions?
No.
Okay. Now here's the interesting finish. Okay, here's the way it was supposed to end up tomorrow. He being the Frenchman, the Frenchman, was remanded to reappear on Friday in the Christchurch District Court. Christchurch District Court. A court official said that he was told the Frenchman planned to try to hitchhike to his court appearance. So if he was unsuccessful trying to hitchhike for 4 days, the question remains, will he be successful when he's told to appear in court on Friday morning? Somehow I don't know how that's going to turn out. He was remanded. These are words that you don't use them so much in everyday conversation. These are court-type terms that you would hear if you were in a court. Remanded is not something people will talk about over coffee in a restaurant. To reappear on Friday, to show up again in the Christchurch, the town in New Zealand, District Court, the court in Christchurch. A court official, person that's working at the court and is in certain responsibilities, said that he was told by the Frenchman, planned to try to hitchhike to his court appearance. Wow, unbelievable. Go ahead.
He was remanded to be appear on Friday in the Christ Church District Court. Court official said that he was told the Frenchman planned to try to hitchhike to his court appearance.
Right, very good. He was remanded to reappear on Friday in the Christ Church District Court. A court official